What is up, guys? What's going on? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Yak Pack Outdoors. And in today's video, it's going to be a travel video. So I'm on the way, for those of you that follow along on Instagram, I'm on the way to Kentucky right now. I don't know what that was. I'm on the way to Kentucky right now. I lost my Lucky Tackle Box hoodie at the Bassmaster Classic last weekend. Alex found it. So instead of going from North Carolina, like up towards Virginia and West Virginia and going west from there, I'm driving 5.5 hours basically out of the way to go get my lost Lucky Tackle Box hoodie that Alex found in his bag that he checked in his truck before I left the Classic. Crazy, right? I know. So going to see Alex, he doesn't know this yet, but I'm gonna put him on the spot. We're gonna talk about, when I get there in this video, the best spawn or springtime baits are. The best baits to use for the spawn or for the spring. I did a video on this a few weeks ago, actually, about a month and a half ago or so, when I was in Oklahoma. Got a lot of good feedback, so I figured, you know what, why not get a second opinion on this? Why not see what Alex thinks? And then him and I both will go over, what we think is best and all this and all that. But with that being said, I am on the highway right now. I'm about to be in some traffic, so I'll pick this back up, talk back with you guys here shortly. But this is going to be interesting, guys. I'm telling you, the Oklahoma series turned out just absolutely amazing. Caught a 6-pound smallmouth. Tied my personal best largemouth. Caught my first ever rainbow trout, white bass, all kinds of cool stuff for the Oklahoma series. So I'm super excited to see what the Kentucky series has to hold or has in store for me. And if you live in the Louisville, Fort Knox area of Kentucky, please comment down below, let me know, and we'll try to get together. I won't be able to get with everybody, obviously, because my number one reason I'm here is for the Army, it's for school. But I will absolutely love to go fish with some of you guys. So comment below, let me know if you guys are, like I said, near the Louisville or Fort Knox area. So next time I see you guys, I'll be with Mr. Alex Rudd himself. We've recovered the hoodie. There's Alex. My lens doesn't really zoom.
Let me see, what happened? Where did it fall apart at? Alright, so what are we doing? Top 5 spring baits? Or top spring baits, in my opinion? Alright. Well, let's talk about them real quick. Because I got them all right here.
That's good.
So, here's what's up. So this box, or this bag, it has a few boxes in it, and I've pretty much been taking this every time I go anywhere with anybody else that I'm not in the Skeeter, or in our boat. So right here I literally have 4 boxes that have everything you need in it, in my opinion, to go catch big springtime bass. So my number one is going to be some kind of big swim bait, whether that be a glide bait or some kind of soft-bodied paddle tail swim bait. So this one right here is one of my favorites. This is a Megabass Mag Draft. Neither one of us work with Megabass, but they make awesome products. I absolutely love these things. They're a little strange in the fact that you need to find the speed at which to reel them. And so what that means is, like, this thing likes to be fished at a certain speed. If you fish it too fast, it's going to roll over on its back. If you fish it too slow, you're just not going to get the action out of it that you need. One thing that I would definitely suggest doing is switching out that hook. And obviously you guys can see this one doesn't have one. And that's because I pulled it off of here and put it on another bait. And then, like I said, a glide bait. So I love glide baits this time of year, and really with a glide bait, all it is a giant jerk bait. And this one is a Megabass iSlide, and this is no difference. You're gonna, if you go watch some of my videos, watch me fishing this thing, you'll see how I kind of work it. And what it makes it do is walk the dog under the water.
You got a specific video you want me to link?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Got it.
So it makes it walk the dog underwater, just back and forth, and the flash of that bait, the size of that bait draws those big bites. And what I tell a lot of people, with baits this size, usually when a bass sees something that big, it's not fake. It's usually a real bait. So, when they see that, they're more apt to eat it, and the bigger, smarter fish are more apt to eat it. All right, so now the next thing is a small body crankbait. Now this one right here is probably my favorite and the one I catch the most fish on, but something like a Bandit 200 or 300, just a small, medium diving crankbait is just the way to go in my opinion, because the best part, or the best thing about the crankbait is, number one, the color selection. It doesn't matter whether you're fishing chartreuses, browns, crawdad colors, shad patterns. You have all kinds of different color options in the crankbait. And then with crankbaits like this, like the 200 and 300 Bandit, you've got all kinds of different diving options. And then again on there, you're going to want to change out those hooks. I change my hooks out on every hard bait that I have just because I don't trust stock hooks. And something like a Gamakatsu EWG 2X Strong treble hook is always kind of my go-to, or a Mustad 2X Strong EWG. So always switch your treble hooks out, but small body crankbaits have caught me a ton of fish, and I'll literally send TJ like 15 links to small body cranking videos where I've caught a bunch of giant fish.
Yeah.
And
we got on them that day at Douglas on cranks.
We did.
No huge ones, but we got on them.
We did, and it always seems to get a bite when nothing else will. Just cause small profile, easy to throw, you can cover a lot of water, and it gets a ton of bites. And then the last one is an absolute confidence bait for me, and something that I have caught a absolute crap ton of fish on, and that is a spinnerbait. Now in particular for me, I'm going with a Nichols Pulsator 1/2 ounce spinnerbait. This whole box right here is full of nothing but Nichols Pulsators, and this bait right here just does a great job of mimicking all kinds of different kinds of forage. And just like the crankbait, you have all kinds of different color options. You can do shad patterns, you can do more natural like green pumpkins. Here's a good example. Green pumpkin kind of colors. You can mimic bait fish, you can mimic shad, you can mimic brim, you can mimic all kinds of things. And another good thing about the spinnerbait is you can cover all different depths of water, whether you're high in the column, low in the column, in the middle in the column. Wherever you let it sink to is where you're going to be able to fish it at. And I can promise you, if you're fishing a spinnerbait like this one, like a pulsator, it is going to get some giant bites. And I'll also link some videos down below where I've caught some giant springtime fish on a pulsator. And really, for me, those are the three baits that I always have tied on. I always have ready to go, even throughout the whole entire year, whether it be winter, fall, summer. I've always got these three baits tied on because there's no telling when they'll work. And I'll get TJ to link a video where I actually talked about this a little more in depth. It's a a longer video than what we can do right here, right now. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I do.
What's last question, and I'll get out of your hair. What's your if you're fishing a bed, what's your go-to
bed bait?
What you using? I wouldn't have thought about that.
Jackal Gantarelle.
That's a good one.
Now this is a floating bait, so what you got to do is this little ring right here on the front. You guys can probably see that I got a little snap on it. What that is it is designed to attach a weight to, and what I do is take a little drop shot weight, and really don't need much weight at all. I think I use a 1/4 ounce, and that thing will make that thing sink nose down into the bed. Looks like a bluegill eating the bed, and this thing just gets you'll have one or two reactions out of it. They'll either just absolutely demolish it right off the back, or they'll run from it. If they run from it, you need to pick up something smaller. But when you're dealing with big fish, they're willing to attack something this big, and so that's my go-to right there. Big bluegill imitators. Money in the bank, son. Money in the bank.
All right, y'all. So we just left Alex's house. Got my hoodie back. Operation Rescue Hoodie was a success. Alex's channel will be linked down below if you guys want to check out his stuff. I highly recommend it. One of the smartest, absolute smartest anglers I've ever fished with, and I've got the pleasure to actually call him my friend now. But one thing I want to talk to you guys about really quick is YouTube just released a statement on Twitter saying they only notify people when I upload, when everyone uploads. They only notify people that like and comment consistently on videos. Sorry if that got a little dark. Let me see if I can. There we go. That's a little better. Yeah, they only notify people that like and comment consistently on videos. So I understand that, if you watch a video of mine and you like it, but not enough to leave a thumbs up, or, there's not really something you want to comment about. Like, I understand that. If that's the case, that's fine. But do me a favor, because I'm trying to provide you guys with entertainment, and I'm trying to spread my knowledge. And when I hear about a good deal or a new rod or new reel coming out, I'm trying to make those type of videos, and I'm also trying to grow at the same time. So if you guys don't mind, when you click on a video, just smash that thumbs up button or drop a comment, whatever, ask me how my day is going or something like that. We'll chat it up in the comment section. That would greatly help me out, and I would appreciate it just an absolute ton. If you guys didn't even do that at all, I don't even care. I still love and appreciate every last one of you guys. Y'all mean the world to me. It's crazy from, you know, just thinking back when I started to like how big Yak Pack is now. It's so crazy. But I absolutely appreciate all of you, and I'm gonna focus on this road now because I'm about to go through the mountains again in Kentucky, and I got about another 4 hours, then I'll be at my final destination. Absolutely looking forward to being in Kentucky. I have never been there in my entire life that I can remember. I don't think I've ever been there. So I've obviously never fished there, just as I had never been to nor fished in Oklahoma, but I grinded, I made it work, I caught huge fish, I caught a bunch of fish, and in bad conditions as well. But the conditions here in Kentucky are gonna be pretty good. I should be here through all of the pre-spawn and a little bit of the actual spawn. So I'm really looking forward to that. I already talked to a couple people, gonna link up, gonna fish, and we're gonna try to catch some toads. So I hope you guys enjoy. Stay tuned for these Kentucky series videos. You guys are gonna love them. If you guys have any suggestions or any kind of video ideas you wanna see me do, drop them in the comments, and we'll talk about it. We'll chat it up down there, see what we can make happen. But see you guys in Kentucky. All right, everybody, so we're now in Kentucky, as you know from the last video. Went out yesterday, fished with some subscribers of mine, linked up with them through Instagram, and it was actually in Indiana, southern Indiana, which I didn't know Louisville and Indiana were like as close as they were, but you literally drive over a bridge and you're in Indiana. Started the day off that day with a Bass Pro little segment, and then I went fishing and caught a pretty good one, so be on the lookout for that video. It'll be coming out Thursday. Not really much else to say about that because I don't want to ruin it for you guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little travel video. Got the link up with my buddy Alex. Like I said, be linked down below in the description, so definitely be sure to check him out. We got a lot of videos planned, a lot of ideas circulating here in the very soon future. So you definitely want to be on the lookout for his channel as well. So click that link, go check him out. With that being said, guys, I appreciate all y'all watching, and catch y'all next time.